Today we're going to be making vegetable broth, and not from the box. Even though this is a great brand, these usually cost close to $3, about $2.80 something cents in the store, but they were on sale right now at our local market for two for $4, so they were $2 a piece. But that adds up when you can make it for free in your crock pot, and you can keep it living live food. In order for this to go into the box at the grocery store, they have to heat this, pasteurize this to a high temperature in order to keep the shelf stability of that. Where we can make it in our crock pot using the scraps from all of our other, fine produce meals that we're making. And so I keep everything in a freezer bag. So this is frozen. I've been tossing onions and carrot tops and broccoli stems and bottoms in here. I even have a separate one over here where I had some lettuce that was just starting to go, and I tossed it in a freezer bag. And then of course we have our scraps from this morning where we had leftover onion and cabbage ends from our breakfast. So we're just going to throw it all here in the pan. Okay, so I've thrown everything in the crock pot here, and it's just still frozen. You can see the ice is still on here. And then you're going to want to cover it with water. Now this is a 6-quart crock pot, and I'm pouring in probably about a gallon of water. So about 4 quarts of water will go in here easily and still have room for the vegetables. You really just want to bring up enough water to cover them. And they're going to be cooking on a very low setting, so you can go right up to the edge there, right at a gallon. Okay, and then once you put the lid on it, you're going to be turning this on to warm. Now, why do I choose warm? Reason why I choose warm is because warm setting only goes up to about 110, maybe a max 115 degrees, usually between 95 and 105 is what I've measured. And you can let this go for days. And I'm gonna have to reset this because this one is a little bit more fancy than my old one. I could leave it on warm forever and it wouldn't do anything. But this one here, it times out after probably about 18 hours. So I'll have to reset it again probably tomorrow morning. But anyways, I want you to notice that I'm going to set this and let this break down and turn into the most beautiful broth. And then we're going to just slot spoon it out to remove it, throw that away, and then you're left with an entire 6 quarts of what Chef AJ calls pot liquor, which is the beautiful, delicious, nutritious juices from these lovely vegetables. Now notice we didn't throw any like really bad stuff in here. The oldest thing in here was the lettuce that was just barely starting to go, or I was going out of town. I can't remember exactly why it ended up in my freezer, but it did. And it just breaks down and stays warm. So all these foods are going to stay a living food. They're not going to be killed over 115 degrees as far as the enzymes and nutrients that are in there. Whereas the pasteurized vegetable broth you buy at the store is, like I said, heated at a very high temperature to be able to keep it shelf stable. And that kills the nutrients over 115 degrees. The natural enzymes are just toast. So this is a great way to make your own broth, save money, drink it, use it in soups, whatever you want to do. It's a great pre-exercise workout. Chef AJ, she carries it with her in her water bottle while she's walking. So anyways, just thought you'd enjoy this little video about how to make your own vegetable broth, save money, and it's easy as can be.